I will bring this case to court.
So, this is the case of Tan Sri Datuk Naden Alumalai against Natarajan Madurai. The court held that the in-fund posting of the defendant towards the plaintiff is defamatory against him. However, the defendant admitted to put all these pictures into a collage and publishing it, but denying it, publishing it in the WhatsApp group. However, the defendant needs to pay global damages of Rm200,000 ringgit to the plaintiff. An apology needs to be published in the Star for 14 days straight from the date of judgment, both printed and online.
Defamation is a criminal offence in Malaysia under Section 499 of the Penal Code. Further, that person also may be liable under Section 233 of the Communication and Multimedia Act 1988 for making online comments which are indecent, false and are offensive. And if found guilty, that person may be fined and imprisoned. Such content would be published in online platforms such as social media websites, forums and blogs. Hence, the defamatory words that are be published in these mediums may be fall under the category of libel.
There are 3 requirements to succeed in a defamation suit. Firstly, the words are defamatory and they damage your reputation. Secondly, the word refers to you. Thirdly, the words have been published to a third person in the sense of law of defamation.
These days, there are so many defamatory cases. I don't understand.
You guys know how to prevent this online defamation?
Well, in my perspective, in order to prevent this online defamation, we should avoid from doing these 3 things, which is the first one, we should avoid from posting something online whenever we are mentally unstable. Second one, we should avoid ourselves from using abuse clips that were taken out of context. Last but not least, we should avoid modifying our pitch or vids. What is your opinion in this method?
In my opinion, I think we have to only say something that we can prove before we make any publication, and make sure the opinion is based on true fact and keep them separate from the opinion. And last but not least, we have to bear in mind who are we dealing with, such as a politician, business people and celebrity. That's all.
One MDB? Me? It's going to ruin my reputation. I'll bring this to court.
The second case is about Muhammad Apandi Ali against Lim Kit Siang. The case is about the plaintiff claims for general damages around 20 million ringgit for publishing his defamatory statement in his blog. However, the court held that the defendant succeeded in proving the qualified privilege towards the plaintiff. However, the plaintiff needs to pay 80,000 ringgit to the plaintiff, subject to the allocator, which is to be said related to 1MDB scandal cases.
The criminalization of defamation could happen anywhere and anytime, whether in the real world or social media. Although defamation is often taken lightly, it can have a huge impact on the person who has been accused. Fortunately, the existence of laws to prevent defamation offence can reduce the burden of the accused person because it can restore the dignity of the accused person himself and the trust of those around him. However, sometimes the laws can be abused by the responsible party for selfish purpose. As a conclusion, the law to prevent defamation must be used as best as possible so that the person who has committed the offences can be punished commensurate with his actions.